Hello everyone, and welcome back to KDH Art Class. I am your teacher, Miss Howard, and we're going to be creating the cutest little fall collage. And it is a kitten poking out of a pumpkin. So we have really been focusing on our lines. This is also great for shapes, but we're creating space in this. Space? Miss Howard, are you talking about outer space? No, we're not talking about the planets and the sun and the stars and the astronauts and the aliens flying around out there. No, we're talking about how artists take a flat piece of paper and they make things that look like they're coming forward, closer to you, or looking further away. That kind of space. You're in my space. No, back away. Give me space. That's the space we're talking about. So, our little kittens here, we're going to have quite a few things we're going to do. So, to create this, make sure that you're keeping up with me in the video. Pause it if I'm going too fast, so that you can get caught up. But we have a lot to do because we're going to have all these different fun colors of construction paper. You need to have a pumpkin color. And remember, pumpkins, man, they're coming out with the greatest colors. I've seen green pumpkins, orange pumpkins, white pumpkins, yellow pumpkins, and of course, orange pumpkins. So you can pick any of those pumpkin colors. I've seen kittens of all colors out there. You got the orange Garfield. Make sure you don't do an orange pumpkin with an orange Garfield Kit Kat. Make sure it's a different color. There's the calicos, and there's the black cats, the white cats, the Persian cats, the Siamese cats, all those different cats. And then to take our big piece of paper, we're also going to cut up another color. I like using green. It almost comes across like grass or cornfields or something like that in the background, just so it's not just a boring blue background. And my tail's a little big here, but it's a fluffy kitty. Okay? And we'll be making our triangle shapes, and then we'll add our details. You can do that with your crayons, color pencils, markers, whatever you have. Okay? Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is we need to pick our background. What is everything going to get glued onto? Alright, so I decided I was going to go yellow for the background. Now, guys, don't forget to go ahead and write your name and your teacher's name on the back of this paper. This is everything's going to get glued onto it. Alright? And yes, you'll be able to take this home, but you know, you guys have all those backpacks and everything that can get lost in the classroom, or it's always fun to put the date on there if you're at home so you remember these projects. Okay? Once you have that, you have your background. The first thing we're going to need to do is make our pumpkin. I'm going with an orange pumpkin. And I can't make it out of this big piece of paper. It would cover up all of my background. So I'm going to fold my paper in half. In fact, if you want to share with a friend, we could do that too. Because this is going to make 2 pumpkin sizes. Once I fold it in half and I open it up, then I'm going to take my scissors and very carefully cutting away from me using the little cuts. Get down to the end, make sure my fingers are out of the way. Plop. I could give one to my friend and keep one for myself. Doesn't matter, you only need half. Alright, now here's the hard part. We're going to have to make this the entire size of a pumpkin. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this one and fold it in half again. And it doesn't matter which way you do the rainbow, because we're actually going to cut it in half. Because we're going to have our pumpkin open up for our kitty cat. So, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to make sure my hand can go inside, and that's where I'm going to start in the corners. Let me use a marker so that you can really see where I'm putting my dots. I'm going to put a dot at the very bottom corner, and the very bottom corner, and all the way up here at the top. Those are my guidelines. So now I'm going to curve my pencil and connect. Okay. And then I'm going to curve with my pencil and connect. At this point, I'm going to cut out. Make sure your paper, no, don't open it, keep it closed. And we're going to cut along the lines, using up almost all of that paper. Plop. And now I have the top and bottom of my pumpkin, and it fits on my paper. At this point, I'm going to be taking my crayons. Remember, we did a pumpkin project where we used red to make our lines of our pumpkins. Go ahead and make our lines for our pumpkin. It's easy to do it now before we start coloring it. And we have our pumpkin. Don't glue it on yet. Alright, we haven't done our background yet. Alright, the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need our kitty cat color. I'm doing a nice black cat this time. I did a cute little blonde cat with manila paper. So we're going to need even less paper. So we're going to fold it in half. This one paper could actually be for 4 friends. But actually, just 2 friends. Alright, so we're going to fold it in half again. Dun, 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 my little tent. And of course with the scissors I'm going to cut it in half. And again, if you want to share with a friend, you can, but you only need half. Now, this time I'm going to fold it even smaller. So now it's folded in half. And I'm going to open it up and cut on that line. And one's going to be for the head of my cat, and one's going to be for the tail. So with your pencil for your kitty cat head, you're going to make sure that you put a dot at the top, a dot at the bottom, a dot on the side, and a dot on the other side, and curve, connect, curve, connect. I should probably curve mine a little bit more. Alright, and then curve, connect, and curve, connect. Oh, my kitty cat's going to have a cute little shape. Almost looks like a lemon or a football. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out my kitty cat's head. Say on the line, little, 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 turn the paper, little, little cuts. Remember, you're cutting in to this, not the very tips. The tips will tear your paper. And little, 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 turn the paper, little, 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 turn the paper until it plops. There's my kitty cat head. Alright. And I have some triangles that can be my kitty cat ears. So I can cut and make my kitty cat ear, or I can make my kitty cat ear, or I can make my kitty cat ear, or however I want to make my kitty cat ear. I think I'm going to make it skinnier. Okay. Ooh, there's a kitty cat ear. Ooh, it's pointy. Alright, well, kitty cats have 2 ears, so I need to go ahead and cut a second corner off. Plop, the corner came off. And let's see, how did I make this little kitty cat ear? Oh, there you go. I put it on top, and I can do it again. Alright, I have 2 kitty cat ears. What's fun is you can have your kitty cat ears poking up, or they could be sticking out. How adorable is that? Or it could be kind of a, you ever see those mad kitty cats where they're kind of sticking out to the side? However you want to do it, it's adorable. Alright. Now, we're going to need a few more things. Our kitty cat tail and feet will be the next one. So you can draw your kitty cat tail any way you want. You notice I'm using a white crayon. If you have like a black piece of paper and you can't see the pencil very well, you are more than welcome to do that. I'm going to do my little kitty cat tail. And I need 2 letter U's, or rainbows. Curve and curve. And those are going to be my little toes, my little feet. And they don't even have to be the same. And I'm going to cut all of those out. Again, I know I'm going fast, but I'm trying to get all the instructions done so that you have time to add some details. But if you need to pause the video, you can pause the video. Our kitty cat tail is going to come out of our pumpkin. You can even have it come out and go back on. Give it more space, 3-dimension look. And our little feet, cutting out that little rainbow shape or the letter U, and putting it onto our pumpkin. Alright, so how are we doing? We have ears, head, feet, tail, pumpkin. We need our stem, we need our background, we need our triangles that go inside the ears and for the nose, and we need our eyes. So, please share. So I got my yellow background. Oh, I got a small piece of white paper. Again, we know how to do that. We took our paper and folded it in half, and then we folded it in half again. You don't need a full piece of paper for the eyes. In fact, you can even fold it again and make it even smaller, making it better that we're not wasting the paper. And of course, cutting and sharing with our friends. And you can make the eyes however you want. I saw some really big eyes on my example kitty cat that I saw online. You can even do 2 different size eyes. Oh, that could be kind of fun. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do one that's a little bit smaller and one that's a little bit bigger. Look how crazy that's going to look on my kitty cat. All right. And then add your little donut hole. If you want to add your little highlight in the corner, or even 2 highlights, one in the other corner, and using a black crayon or even a dark color, it could be a purple or a dark blue, gray. Create your little eyes, and you'll need to cut out your eyes. Again, little, stay on the line. If you fall off the line, stop, back it up, get back on the line where you fell off, and keep going. It's okay if you have an extra little cut in there, because we're going to glue these on and it won't matter. All right, so there's one. Little, 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 little. And then all of you could share if you want to use the same little pink. I can cut, make my nose as big or as little as I want. Yeah. And then if you want to add the little ears, taking the white crayon, if you have a dark kitty cat, or if you have a light kitty cat, you can use a dark crayon, like a black. Okay. There you go. You can add your whiskers. Anything you need to create your little kitty cat. If I want to cut just a piece all the way across, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across, all the way. So I'm not wasting this whole paper. Just get a skinny piece off and bye-bye to this paper. And then, let's see, I need it about that long. And there's that shape. And I'm going to go diagonal from this corner to that corner. And boop, it made 2 triangles. Oh my goodness, I love art. It's so fun. All right. Oh, it's a little bit big. So I can make it a little bit smaller for inside my ears. And you'll glue those on. And now you're ready to put it all together. What I did for my background is taking my green, just like I did that pink paper, I'm going to do long, and it doesn't matter how skinny they are. I'm going to cut me some pieces, and it's just to help fill in all of that negative space in the background. Negative space means it's so boring. It's far away. I can't really see it on our background. So if I start putting something fun, and again, like I did here, it kind of breaks it up so it's not all blue. It has some fun to it. And we love fun. Okay. You have everything you need. You have your crayons. You have your scissors. Oh, I forgot my little stem. It's okay. I take one of these and chop. There's my stem for my pumpkin. And now I can put it all together. So I have to, whoop, I just squished my kitty cat. I will have to put glue. Remember, we do the edges of our pieces. So make sure you get on the edge, not in the middle. You don't need it in the middle, you need it on the edges. Alright? And you're going to be adding your pieces. I'm going to just kind of go around, again on the edges here. I'm just going to kind of go around my paper and make sure they overlap each other. How fun is that? On the outside. Ooh, that one I kind of did in the middle because there is no edge. Okay. I like the different sizes. It's like super fun looking. Now, don't twist the glue all the way up. You want to make sure that we don't have so much that we squish it, and it shouldn't be flattening out and sticking out everywhere. It should just be used. Alright, I have one more. Again, I don't really need it in the middle. Gotta get the edges here. Don't need it in the middle of my yellow paper. But I do want to kind of fill in. Alright, now I get to do the crazy stuff. I'm going to start with the top of my pumpkin. Again, I'm going around the edge of my pumpkin. I think I'm going to have it stick over here this way. There we go. And I lost my little cap, but alright. I need to put my kitty cat's head going around the edges. I'll put my kitty cat. And then I need the bottom of my pumpkin. Okay. Notice I'm not worried about going in the middle. I'm pretty much just doing the edges here. At the bottom of my pumpkin. I need to figure out where my kitty cat tail is going to go before my glue dries. I think I should have done that first. The edge of my kitty cat tail. I really like the idea of it coming up and touching my pumpkin again. I did a beautiful little rainbow tail. Alright, my kitty cat head, and then my kitty cat feet. My head should be touching my bottom pumpkin. There we go. My kitty cat feet. There's my kitty cat feet. The ears. Need to have the pink in the middle. Add my kitty cat ears. Goodness, this thing is so adorable. And don't forget the eyes and the nose. I hope you're enjoying this project as much as I am. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Crazy. 2 different eyes. And my little nose. I already drew on my whiskers. If you want to draw on little eyelashes, of course you can do that. Take your glue all the way down, push in the extra back in there so we don't waste it before you close the cap. And you have created your fun little kitty cat. Oh, I forgot my stem. Pretend like I glued that on. Cat. And if you have time to add some more little details, you, of course, can do that. I can't wait to see you again. I hope you enjoy your project. Have a great day. Bye.